Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we lost to Wasteland Hulk, losing, whose hero path was that? Medusa. Yeah, we lost Medusa's hero path, very sad. But today we're starting a new hero path. We're starting Crystal's hero path, so let's start that. So, Crystal's hero path, Legacy Adventure hero path, Crystalia Amaquelin, designed by Don't Feed the Green. Shoutouts to them. Battle number 1, Wet and Wild. Crystal has been through Terrigenesis and developed the ability to control the elements, water, wind, fire, and earth. She needs to learn to control and manipulate each element to gain full mastery of her powers. First, water. Water may seem harmless to some, but gather enough of it and crash it down on top of a city, and there won't be much left. Robotic or electronically enhanced opponents can be vulnerable to water, and some opponents can even be made of solid water. Blue is your friend if you wish to master this slippery element. So today we're facing Ragnarok. Ragnarok gets +2 attack for each hero class among heroes in the HQ. He always leads the registration enforcers, except not this time because always leads groups are for cowards. Master Strike, each player says 0 or not 0, then each player discards all cards at that cost. So if you have a lot of hero classes in the HQ, he's going to get tougher, which is unfortunate considering what I'm planning to do. And the scheme is Earthquake drains the ocean. Set up 11 twists, add an extra villain group. Special rules, there are 2 extra low tide city spaces on the left side of the city, so the city has 7 spaces total. Twist, the tide rushes in, the scheme transforms. Evil wins when 3 villains per player have escaped or the villain deck runs out, so you need to make sure you kill all these things that are in the city. And the other side, special rules, the low tide bridge and street city spaces no longer exist. The city has 3 spaces total. Put the scheme on the streets to mark the edge of the city. Villains in destroyed city spaces escape, starting from the left. Twist, the tide rushes out, the scheme transforms, then play another card from the villain deck, and the evil wins condition is the same. So, you gotta make sure to keep stuff out of the extra city spaces and the bridge and the streets, otherwise they're gonna escape when the tide rushes in. So, make sure you don't do that. And for villain groups, we're facing the enemies of Asgard, the enemies of Wakanda, the Thor Corps, and the extra villain group from the scheme is the Army of Evil. And we're playing as Crystal, Namora, Storm, Havoc, and Black Bolt. So Namora's shtick is she likes using all the elements based on Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, one of her commons. And she's very good at manipulating hero classes with Master the 4 Elements. I think this card's fantastic. And yeah, she's just basically the Avatar. And apparently we're going to be going through each of the elements. So this setup right here is a very strong range deck, and I assume range is supposed to represent water. The problem is all of these are like really strong range options. And then what's the other side going to do? So I'm going to replace Black Bolt, who I feel is the weaker of the 3 available options to lose, and replace him with Archon, who I don't use very often, but Archon does have a very good Spectrum core going on, and All-Terrain Barbarian has 2 of uncommon classes in this setup, so I feel like I can make a decent Crystal deck work here, using Archon and Crystal. This can help manipulate the Spectrum to make sure I get Spectrum, and it'll be hard to get Earth, Air, Fire, and Water to work without her uncommon, but not impossible. So the plan is to make a range deck and to make a Crystal, Archon, Spectrum sort of dealio deck. And hopefully I can keep the city clear. I didn't bring in one of my usual city killers like Phoenix or Longshot, and just hope that I can keep the city clear enough with the setup as is. Maybe I will come to regret that. Let's find out. Ambush. Claw captures a tech or ranged hero that costs 5 or less from the HQ. Fight, gain that hero. Okay. Before I choose this, let me decide what I want to do here. Five, 3, 3, 5. Okay. One side's going to take Concussive Blast and Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. And the other side is going to take whatever 3 cost shows up after Claw captures this lightning bolt. Yeah, that one. Okay. I changed my mind. I'm taking these two on one side, and Earth, Air, Fire, and Water try and start the Crystal Archon shenanigans on the other side. Okay. That'll work. Alright, Thorcore. They're very funny, but they do fit pretty well in this setup as just a ranged card and also a double class card for Crystal. Let me see. Do I care about killing this right now? I think I would rather have it on the other. No, I want it on this side. Okay, the Crystal Uncommon is going to be pretty important for this deck, I think, so... Having 2 recruit card... Well, let me buy this first, or buy this first. No, I don't need the recruit yet. I'm going to buy this first. Okay. I can't not just fight this. Like, my lose condition is stuff escaping, so I've got to fight it. Unfortunately. This side's going to be very recruit heavy for a while, I think. Which is unfortunate, but I guess I'll live. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or discards a card. Okay. And this one. I think I want this first. The younger sister of Queen Medusa. Princess Crystal cares more about elemental echoes than palace intrigues. She's avenging her dead sister from the last hero path. Yeah, I'll take this first. I could take this and like a sidekick or something instead. I think I want to save this until I get the uncommon to show up so I can buy it, like, easily. You know? Powered by tech. Well, that's not going to happen. Alright, I've got stuff in the city that isn't being cleared, and that's very unfortunate. Lightning Bolt? Unleash Havoc? Unleash Havoc helps set up the X gene for the other one. I like that idea. Oh boy. I have a feeling I'm going to KO Archon. Well, in the Banker Streets, this card name is Dr. Calvin Zabo, and you must spend Recruit to fight him instead of attack. Okay. Okay, I need to fight one of these. That would give me a Lightning Bolt. I guess I don't care that much about that. If I fight you, I draw 2, which doesn't super help me. Yeah, I need to fight one of these two, so if the Tide rushes in, they don't escape. Guess I'll just fight this one. And fight, gain that hero. Get Lightning Bolt over here. It's not the end of the world. Buy this, wall crawl it. I'll probably take this on the right just to have a 4 attack card. Yeah, the right side might be like the leftovers. And then the left side is ranged. Okay, what is my X gene looking like currently? 2? It's pretty good. I can make it better, though. I mean, do I want one of these? I mean, why not? It's like... killing things on the roof is going to be important, so... might as well take it. Okay, and then 2 attack. X gene ranged. I get +1 attack for each ranged card in my discard pile. I have 3. We're in the bank, so I have to fight you with recruit. So I gotta fight one of these. I do not have a ranged card on this side, so that would give out a wound, which kind of sucks. Draw 2 might draw me into attack. No, it won't. That'll give me 1 trooper and 1 agent if I draw 2. But there's a better time to fight the Frost Giant. Yeah. Fight this for 2 or 4, fight draw 2. And yeah, I guess I can fight the Thor core now. Or this one. I mean, this fight effect is never going to do anything. I don't think there's any tech in the setup. Not when because I got rid of Black Bolt. Yeah, I'll just fight this one. Thor core is just like a random ranged, you know, for concussive plasma. And I don't have a ton of recruit over here. I got Gathering Storm Clouds. Yeah, I'll fight this one. I need to fight these anyways. I might as well fight them on the side that it's better to fight them on. Master Strike. Each player says 0 or not 0, then each player discards all their cards at that cost. Okay, if I say not 0, well... I mean, both sides give me 4 recruit, because the sewers are empty. I don't really want to draw, though, do I? I kind of do. This side's gonna say 0. Discards all their cards that cost 0. This side, on the other hand... I probably want to keep all of my attack. So this side will also say 0. Oh, but hold up. Then I can't play Concussive Plasma. Unless I discard this. Which I guess I could do. That's likely to let me fight Nightshade if I do that. Okay, I'll say 0. And then I gamble that I get 1 attack from these Berserks. Alright, 1 recruit. I don't know if this matters. Ranged? In case I somehow get enough attack to fight the Frost Giant. I didn't. Patrol the sewers. If it's empty, I get +1 recruit. And I will take... Master the 4 elements. Okay. Elemental Princess is going to be fantastic. Although I did get rid of the other Throne Saver hero, so this is going to be like less good than needed, but it's got a good run recruited effect. Okay, scheme twist. The tide rushes in, the scheme transforms. So the low tide, bridge and streets, city spaces no longer exist. The city has 3 spaces total. Put this on the streets to represent the edge of the city. Villains and destroyed city spaces escape, starting from the left. So we have an escape. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Hey. It's good timing for the Thor core. So no wounds and I need to KO something. I think I need to KO this one. Because I don't really want more recruit cards. And I am going to do what I said I was going to do and play Unleash Havoc by discarding Lightning Bolt to attack Berserk Berserk. Okay, that's an unfortunate Berserk, but that's fine. It lets me fight you for 3. Okay. Okay, I can fight you, or I can buy this. This side can't fight anything next turn, which is bad. I think I just want to buy Elemental Princess. No. Okay, the left side can't fight anything next turn. It only has 2 attack and it only has 5 recruit. So it can't fight you. And you'll get pushed out of the bank, so I can't fight you with recruit next turn. I gotta fight Mr. Hyde. So, because he was in the bank, I must fight him with recruit instead of attack, so fight KO one of my heroes. I mean, Unleash Havoc works really well with Concussive Plasma. Unless I discard Concussive Plasma with it, but that's like... That's the risk you take when you play with Berserk cards, you know? Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or discards a card. This side reveals this, this side reveals this. Okay, I don't think this matters. I'm going to choose Instinct. So 1 recruit, discard his Instinct this turn, and I draw a card. I'm going to fight you for 4, fight draw 2. 1 recruit, you are... Strength, it really doesn't matter. Okay, and 2 attack. Any villain you fight on the rooftops this turn gets -2 attack, so I fight this for 1. And then I buy Elemental Princess. When recruited, you may KO one of your cards that isn't Strength, Instinct, Covert, or Ranged. Okay, how's my X gene looking? Bad. Let's start with this. 2 recruits, then 2 recruits, draw a card. You at? You're at 10? Yeah, you're at 10. I don't believe it's possible for me to get 10 attack this turn, unless I buy one of these, which I don't really want to do. It's a good bystander effect. I'm trying to decide if I want to maybe put these on the bottom to try and make Ragnarok weaker. Okay, let me buy first. I'll buy you for 3. Okay, and I can put All-Terrain Barbarian on the bottom too. Okay, let me fight you for... I could buy this. This is a random ranged card. It seems not great. I don't think I want this just as a random rage card. I think I want... I mean, I don't need this on the right either. Yeah, I don't think I want this. I think I want to leave this here, though, as a ranged card for Ragnarok, but I don't think I want to buy it. So am I putting all three of these on the bottom? I kind of wanted to buy Spinning Cyclone on this side, which I can do this turn if I want. Okay, I'll leave Spinning Cyclone. Fight you for 3. Fight, I get +1 recruit for each tech hero in the HQ, but there aren't any. When I rest this bystander, put any number of heroes from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. I think I'm just going to put these 2. Okay, well, there's another Spinning Cyclone. I don't think I want Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. I'm just going to buy a Sidekick over here and hope that it's ranged. It's not, but that's also good. And then I have some attack. It doesn't do anything. Okay. The sewers are empty. Oh wait, I have the trigger for this if I play them in this order. Huh. I have 8 recruit. I think I'm just gonna buy Spinning Cyclone. It's just a big attack card. And big attack cards are helpful. Okay, Thorcore. I'm going to play this by discarding this. 2 attack, Berserk, Berserk. I guess I'm fighting the Thorcore. Okay, I'm doing a decent job of keeping the city clear now. Unleash Havoc, I think, is good enough to buy and not leave it in the HQ as a range card. That's not bad. It's like a 3 attack card, right? Scheme Twists. The tide rushes out, the scheme transforms, and then play another card from the villain deck. Okay. You are at 12? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're at 12. No. Yes. I gain the throne's favor. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of Black Bolt. 2 attack. 1 recruit, I'm going to say Instinct. 1 recruit, I'm going to say Strength. Damn, that would have been the perfect time to get this card. You are empowered by Strength. There's no Strength. I'm going to fight you for 4. Fight, kill one of my heroes. I could buy Earth, Air, Fire, and Water over here. I'm reaching the point where I might just be able to get this naturally. Like, this turn I had naturally all 4 elements, so... Sure. Okay, Blinding Burst is a card that I very much am fine with leaving in the HQ for the entire game. Scheme Twist. The tide rushes in, and the scheme transforms. My X Gene. You're at 12 still? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're still at 12. It's possible I can get 12 attack this turn. Unlikely. But 2 attack, and I discard this. Berserk, Berserk. Two attack, X Gene ranged. I get +1 attack for each ranged card in my discard pile. I am at 12. I fight Ragnarok for 12. Put all heroes from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck in a random order. Okay. Not too upset with that. In fact, I'm not upset with that at all. Look at that. Ragnarok is now at 6. And I might just leave this here. For as long as humanly possible. Scheme Twist. The tide rushes out, the scheme transforms. Play another card from the villain deck. don't need to spend the Throne's Favor this turn, unless I want extra recruit from Thorcor, which I don't think I do. Quiver of Thunderbolts will be good over here. I'm just trying to decide if I want to buy it, or if I just want to leave everything in here to fight Ragnarok easier. That's a good question. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Like, it'll be so good over here. Well, it'll be decent over here. Like, 2 attack draw card's good. I'm gonna buy it, and it's still a ranged card. Do I have a ranged hero over here? I do. I'm gonna fight you for 4. Fight, each player reveals a ranged hero gains a wound. Both sides reveal their Thorcor. 2 recruit, gonna buy a sidekick. Boom, boom. Ambush, empowered. Okay, it's empowered by ranged. Ambush, put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda on the bottom of the hero deck. All of them are empowering an enemies of Wakanda. You're at 9 attack. That's a little frustrating. Let's draw 2. 2 recruit, 3 recruit. 2 recruit, draw a card. Okay, I don't know if I can just not buy anything here. 2 attack, to play this, I'm going to discard a card from my hand. Berserk, Berserk. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to not buy anything. I can buy that on the right at some point. Like, I've got recruit. Oh. It's a pretty good card. Master Strike. Each player says 0 or not 0, then each player discards all cards in their hand at that cost. This side's going to say not, or this side's going to say 0. This side will also say 0. This side will say Instincts for this, so this is an Instinct card. This one doesn't matter. It's a Strength card. Get KO a card from a hand or discard pile. 4 attack. I can move this, I don't care. 2 recruit. 2 attack, and I played every single class this turn, so I get 3 more attack. Played Instinct, Strength, Ranged, Covert. Well, everything except Tech, but Tech doesn't matter. You're at 10, which is unfortunate. This isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda. I'm going to fight you for 8. Put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda on the bottom of the hero deck. There's no enemies of Wakanda in here, so I'm going to put this on the bottom. 4 recruit. I don't think I'm buying any of these. I think I'm just buying a sidekick. Master Strike. Well, this side's going to say 0. This side is also saying 0. Draw a card. Draw card, smash 3. I love that game. 2 attack. To play this, I must discard a card from my hand. Berserk, Berserk. And I'm going to fight Ragnarok for 6. Wait, he's at 8. That's not how this works. Yeah, he's at 8. Did I fight him for 6 at some point? No, I fought him for 12. Yeah, and 12 was right. 6 is not right. He is not at 6, he is at 8. Right, okay. I don't think I fucked up when I fought him for 12. I think that was right. Yeah, there were 3 classes in the city. Yeah, he was at 12. Okay. Can't fight him for 6, though. That's against the law. It's a good fight effect. It's not a great turn. Sidekick. Enchantress. I have that here unlocked. Draw a card. Draw a card, smash 3. I guess I'm trying again. 2 attack to play this. I must discard a card. Berserk, Berserk. Okay, this time I do have enough, because this time he is at 8. I'm gonna fight him for 8. Fight. KO each hero from the HQ that costs 7 or more. Oh no. The Storm Rare. 3 recruit. I think I'm not buying any of these. I think I'm good. I'm just gonna buy a new recruit because it's better for Unleash Havoc. Draw Concussive Plasma on reshuffle challenge, not challenge impossible difficulty. You're still at 8. I'm going to say Instinct. One recruit, draw a card. Move a villain to a new city space. Am I fighting one of these this turn? Ragnarok's at 8. I should probably fight him, but I'm worried that stuff's gonna start escaping if I do that. No, I should be fine. I'll move you here, actually. And then I can fight you for cheap with Lightning Bolt, and I might just be able to draw 3 from you. And draw into more attack. What did I say for this? I said Instinct for this, right? Yeah, I said Instinct. Okay, I'm gonna fight you for 4 because Lightning Bolt. Fight, draw 3. Okay, your strength. Okay, and then this is 3 recruit. Sewers are not empty. I could fight you and get like a lot of KOs, which is cool. That's very cool. Getting 4 KOs, that sounds pretty cool. That means I'm not fighting Ragnarok, but I guess that's fine. Keeping the city clear is also good. Fight KO all of my shield heroes. Eight recruit. What does Master of Depths do? Smash 3. If you smash a 0-cost hero this way, KO it. It's pretty good. God, I really don't want to buy a recruit card though. I'm just buying a sidekick. This side wants sidekicks because it wants random classes. This side wants new recruits because they're better if you berserk them. That is my reasoning for everything I just did. 1 attack, draw a card. To attack, to play this I must discard a card, and then berserk, berserk. Okay, 2 attack, X Gene ranged. I have 2 ranged in my discard pile. Okay, I'm gonna fight Ragnarok for 8. You can spend recruit as attack this turn. I mean, I can fight the Thor Core. Sure, why not? It is a ranged card for Concussive Plasma. You fight a villain here, each player reveals a ranged hero, discards a card. Okay. How do I not have Spectrum? I can get 6 attack and fight Enchantress. I can't get 8 attack. Yeah, not even with Meltdown. Okay. I'm gonna play Boom Boom as Boomer. I'm gonna fight Enchantress for 6. Fight draw 3. Whenever you fight a villain here, each player reveals a ranged hero or discards a card. Each side reveals a ranged hero. I do not have these effects. Yeah, I'm not buying anything anymore. I'm happy. I'm happy with what's going on over here. Ooh, that's a good fight effect that I'm not going to be able to do. 2 attack to play as someone's discard a card from my hand, Berserk, Berserk. And 2 recruit, draw a card. Draw a card, smash 3. I can fight this. That's great. Get a bunch of KOs. Fight this for 7. Fight, KO all of my shield heroes. And each side needs to reveal a ranged hero or they discard a card. I've done that. 5 recruit. I'm again not buying anything. I'm just gonna keep buying new recruits. Eventually I'll win. Like, as long as Ragnarok's only at 8. Ambush. Each player reveal their hands unless all of those revealed cards together include Strength, Instinct, Covert, Tech, and Ranged heroes. Each player gains a wound. No one has a Tech, so... unfortunate. Draw 2. Well, now I have attack. 2 attack, Spectrum, draw a card. Wait, I could have stopped this with skits. Too late now, but I could have stopped one of them. I don't know what's in this deck. I probably want to investigate for Inhumans. Yeah, I'm gonna investigate for Inhumans. Okay. One recruit, draw a card. I'm going to say Instinct for this. Then I'm going to play Skits. Play the Thorcore. Then 2 attack. And I have played Instinct, Strength, Ranged, Covert this turn, so I get 3 more attack. 2 attack. I gain 3 more attack. $14 attack. I'm fighting Ragnarok for 8. Count how many ranged heroes you have, draw that many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This wasn't ranged. Okay. This Throne's Favor effect does not come in handy once. Alright, how do I get the most VP? I'm going to fight this for 7. Fight, draw 2. 1 attack, draw a card. 2 recruit. 14 recruit. I'm going to fight Ragnarok for 8 and win. Easy game, easy life. Let's count some VP. Left side got 31. And the right side got 47. And if you add those together, you get 78. Click here if you want. Enter your total BP below 78. Go to battle 2. Only 4 Scheme Twists showed up? Yeah, that feels pretty lucky. Oh well, sometimes lucky. Let's talk about the decks. Left side was a pretty strong range deck, I feel. I got pretty unlucky with concussive plasma timing. Like, I kept drawing it on the reshuffle, which is funny. But even stuff like Unleash Havoc, Crushing Tsunami is strong enough. I had 4 Crushing Tsunamis? What the fuck? It was just strong enough, especially when the Mastermind's only at 8, which was relatively easy to set up getting a full ranged HQ. And then right side was, I guess it was a crystal, like Earth, Fire, Fire, and Water deck. Like, this was supposed to be my way of triggering these, but it just sort of happened naturally that I could get these triggers, which is good. Yeah, this side was also very strong. I like this one. I'm gonna like trying to play around with Crystal, I think. I think trying to make Earth, Air, Fire, and Water work is gonna be very fun. And that probably means I'm gonna be taking Archon a lot, or Silk. One of the two. But that's fine. As long as they don't get KO'd. Just don't lose. Easy. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Next time we're moving on to battle number 2, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.